Hello, enulmer. Um, well, that sounded kind of stupid, but whatever. Anyway, so here we got the imps. These guys were super simple. Three of them are just basic DC Universe 6-inch bodies. You know, the really muscular side ones. Superman. Let me grab the two. The first two I made. These ones are both Superman because I wanted them identical, and then of course I did everything and I did the heads last. And once I got there, I was like, well, let me do one mouth a little open, more open than the other. So just a I don't know, stupid thing. When I get there, I'm just kind of like, well, I'll make a variation look. Anyways, really bad paint jobs on these. I mean, you can see what happened here is I got overzealous and I made a bunch of these guys all at the same time, and I don't have a pot to piss in, so I couldn't afford any more paint, and I used it all up on the damn Cyber Demon, and I had to make my own brown, which is seriously the hardest color to make on your own. Everything I did came out purple, and good God, I think it was a lot of yellow that had to save my ass. But anyways, this is a color that shouldn't even exist. It took so many damn things to get to. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but Jesus, good memories there. Anyways, but I will never repaint them because of that. They're sentimental on that point, because I got them pretty close. If it wasn't for that white brush over it, the white dry brush over it, they would look pretty bad, I think. But I think that's what kind of helped pull it together. Anyways, they're fully articulated. All I did was you sculpt the spikes on there first, and then when they're done drying, you come in here and you put a little snake around there and you just kind of blend it in. Obviously, at that time, I wasn't very good at blending. Still not that great at it, but you get better over time. Back then, I was just really that looks horrible. So what can I say? Anyways, cut his hands off because they were freaking fists, which I hate. I prefer having open hands with my action figures because I like them, even if they typically beat the shit out of things with their fists. Yeah, I'd still like to have an open hand so they can, hold a gun here and there or something, whatever the hell you want to do. Anyways, so that's these two losers. Scrappy here is a Riddler figure from DC Direct, which, God, I fell in love with those figures for a while, but they look cool, but they're horrible articulation. Excuse me. And but anyways, this guy here, I haven't done this again, but basically I used a figure I normally wouldn't. I'm so damn picky. If I'm gonna do it, I want the full articulation range that you can get with the toys, like the Marvel Legends and stuff. Even DC Direct or the DC Universe figures kind of suck ass when it comes to articulation, but whatever. For some reason they bend backwards, but not forwards. I don't think humans do that really, but unless you really train your body to. But anyways, scrap clay throughout projects and just kind of put something together. And when I got to the end, obviously that wasn't scrap clay. I just made a head. So, but I tried to do like a more, I don't know, like a cool, I don't know, like creepy, I don't know, whatever. Typically wouldn't do a face like this, but whatever. Same thing with this. Typically wouldn't do a face like this, but I was kind of going for a Masters of the Universe feel. Ugh, sorry, my tongue's tied. But Brutus here, I went for the Masters of the Universe size. And so I made him a little more beefed out. Figured I'd do like the curved horns, make him look more menacing, whatever. I went more for a crazy look just because I got a wild hair up my ass to stick a gun in his arm and make a fireball. You gotta have a fire shooting imp, if you're gonna have a collection of toys, and it works. Works really well. This is a good gun. Skeleton Warrior gun, again, it was one of the smaller guns I could find with red ammo. And God, did I shave the shit out of that thing. But I used the trigger and hit it in his elbow. You gotta, I was trying to pay homage to the old days, man, when they used to do shit like this. Boom! That sucker shoots good. Anyways, I did that with my Keiko demon. That was the first time I ever put a gun mechanism in, and it didn't work. It worked until the very last day when I painted it, and it stopped working. I can't even explain how stupid that is, but that's what happened. And you know, whatever. It is what it is. But this is obviously my favorite imp. Even though his face is really ugly, but whatever. He's kind of cute. All right. Well, thank you anyways.